The girl cowered in terror under the bed when suddenly a pair of feet with 5-fingered appendages dropped down from above. The creature was searching everywhere for her, prowling around the room. Hidden beneath the bed, she held her breath the entire time, not daring to move a muscle. Fortunately, the creature didn't spot her and climbed out through the window, disappearing into the night. Once she saw the monster leave, the girl finally let out the breath she'd been holding. She quickly crawled out from under the bed and rushed to close the window. Just as she was about to shut the front door that had been left wide open, strange noises suddenly echoed from the roof above. The creature was lurking overhead. Summoning her courage, she made a dash for the door and slammed it shut just before the monster could reach her. But then something even more terrifying happened. The lights and stereo system in the house began flickering wildly. Caitlin frantically tried to turn off the stereo, but the remote control had stopped working completely. She quickly unplugged every electrical appliance in the house, and finally the living room fell silent. Caitlin ran to call for help, but the next second, the phone line was being controlled by some mysterious force. She immediately tried to escape, but as soon as she fled the kitchen, she saw the monster descending the staircase. In her panic, she retreated back into the kitchen and hid behind a cabinet. Through the reflection in a mirror, she watched the monster hang up the phone. Faced with such an intelligent creature, Caitlin pressed her hands tightly over her mouth, not daring to make a sound. Suddenly, the refrigerator door swung open violently, slamming toward her, but thankfully the cabinet blocked it and she wasn't hurt. The footsteps grew closer and closer. Caitlin discovered the monster had silently appeared right in front of her. Several long, slender fingers were slowly grasping the refrigerator door. She felt instant despair. Just at that critical moment, something unexpected happened. The monster was suddenly struck down by an unknown force and died on the spot. Caitlin spent the night in a state of terror. The next morning, she thought she had just experienced a terrible nightmare, until she saw the monster's corpse. Only then did she realize it hadn't been a dream at all. She covered the creature's body with a bedsheet and tried to call the police, but discovered all the phone lines had been cut. She planned to drive into town to report what had happened, but her car wouldn't start either. Caitlin had no choice but to ride her bicycle into town. Along the way, she discovered overturned trucks and houses that had been attacked. She realized she hadn't been the only one targeted the night before.